What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, check it out. So by now, you guys have probably heard the rumor mill churning when it comes to Henry Cavill coming into the MCU, you know, possibly playing Captain Britain. That's one of the rumors that are out there. And this is on fandomwire.com. This cat is saying, yeah, most of your guesses are wrong. Henry Cavill's Captain Britain casting seemingly debunked by an industry insider. So, yeah, a lot of people are looking into this situation. Who could Henry Cavill play? Some people are saying Dr. Doom. Say, yeah, man, maybe he'll be Dr. Doom. You know, I heard a Wolverine rumor. You know, maybe he's going to show up in Deadpool as Wolverine. Maybe that's where Henry Cavill slides into this thing. You know, it's hard to tell because, you know, it's just rumor milling at this point. Me personally, if I was Henry Cavill, I would be like, nah, I'm good. You know, I don't want to be a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe or the DC Cinematic Universe or any cinematic universe where I can get excited about a project and then they just pull the rug out from under me like, you know, James Gunn did with the DC situation. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm just going to go, you know, do my thing. I'm going to kick it over here and do Warhammer. You know, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to kick it over here. I'm going to handle this thing with Warhammer, and that's it. That's what I would do, okay? That's the kind of cat I am. You know, I'm like, nah, I'm good. You know, I'm over here. I'm doing my thing. You guys keep doing what you're doing. Hope, you know, good luck. Hope it all works out for you, Feige. But, you know, I'm just going to focus on something that I have a little bit more control over, where you guys can't just dick me around, you know, like that's me, you know, but everybody's different. But yeah, it says here that Henry Cavill might not have been cast as Captain Britain in the MCU. So let's go ahead and check this one out. An industry insider has seemingly debunked the rumor about Henry Cavill's MCU casting. Cavill might not have been cast as Captain Britain in the MCU, and then fans have different opinions on which character the Witcher star could play in the MCU. There's no doubt that Henry Cavill is one of the most talented British actors in Hollywood. However, there is doubt about his alleged new role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Cavill is rumored to have locked a role in the fan-favorite superhero franchise, and fans are eager to find out which character he is going to appear as. And it says, of course, he's no stranger to the superhero genre, playing Superman in DC's Snyderverse before he was fired by James Gunn and Peter Safran. The news came as a shock to millions of fans who were attached to the character. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, how do you go from playing Superman to playing like some random character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I just don't see that being the thing. You know, I mean, maybe he will, you know, maybe they'll, you know, jump in there and play a cool character and everything. But it's like, bro, you were Superman. You were the granddaddy of all superheroes, Superman. There's no bigger role, in my opinion, to play. You could argue Batman, Spider-Man, all these various roles. Okay, I feel like Superman is the granddaddy of all comic characters. And once you've played that, it's just kind of hard to go down. Like, has anybody played Superman and then gone on to play? I guess Brandon Routh. You know, but then like he's done like a CW show. Like that's how this comes off to me. You know, I don't know if you guys think the same way, but yeah, I feel like this. Yo, I'm good. I'm just going to go kick it over here. I'm going to do my thing with Warhammer. You know, maybe I'll jump into some other types of roles. Henry Cavill is a highly coveted actor. He can do anything he wants to right now. I think, honestly, being let go from the DC situation, even though I wanted him to finish out his Man of Steel trilogy, like give him a proper Man of Steel trilogy, I feel like he's fine. I feel like he's going to go on. He's going to get much better roles. And, you know, being saddlebagged to a cinematic universe and then having to show up and pop in here and there, it just really wasn't suited to the type of actor that he is. And then he could jump in and go off and do so many more projects. You know, he could do so many different types of projects, different types of acting roles, you know, and really flex his abilities. So I just want to see Henry Cavill do what Henry Cavill wants to do at this point. And if he wants to jump into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, all right, cool. You know, but me personally, just the cat that I am, I'd be like, nah, F y'all. You know, I'm good. I'm just going to keep on doing Warhammer and then we're going to call it a day. All right. Yeah, so here goes some of the rumor milling that's been going on. My Time to Shine Hello was responding to Blu-ray Angel. From the greatest superhero Superman to our greatest Marvel villain, Dr. Doom, Henry Cavill. Nah, this would be the most insane announcement probably of all time. My Time to Shine Hello said he was offered something else and he accepted. Okay, so that's where he's saying. Like, yeah, he was given something else and he decided to run and do that. Comic Book Punk said Henry Cavill is rumored to have accepted the role of Captain Britain in the MCU and will star in an MI6 Excalibur project. Cavill stated a few years ago, if he joined the Marvel, the only role he would play is Captain Britain. And then my time to shine says again, most of your guesses are wrong. So y'all guesses as good as mine. In my opinion, if I'm Cavill, I'm not trying to commit myself to any cinematic universe. So if I'm going to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's going to be a one-time deal. You know, throw me in a movie, you know, I can make an appearance. Oh, Henry Cavill, he's in the MCU or whatever. And then I'm outro, you know, throw me in like kind of how they did John Krasinski, you know. He asked Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards, hey, all right, I was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for a hot second. You know, I came in as Reed Richards. I got turned into spaghetti. I'm out. You know, I got other stuff that I'm trying to do over here. But yeah, okay, yeah, I'll be a part of the MCU. That should be fun. You know, something like that. Not no serious career move like, okay, now it's time to make this next career move. Nah. It's not the MCU. The MCU is dying at this point. The MCU is a dying franchise. You know, so if you want to just make a quick cameo or something, cool. But, you know, focus on Warhammer. Focus on stuff that, you know, you're excited about, that you're interested in. You know, just being cast as Captain Britain. Yeah, sure. Or whatever role, you know. You know, they're saying here this new update has put fans in a dilemma regarding Cavill's involvement in MCU. No official announcement has been made. Everything from the industry insiders must be taken with a grain of salt or spice, if you will. Yeah. Now, this next one, this one is a huge grain of salt, but actually, this one is intriguing. Also from Fandom Wired, Zack Snyder is next. Amid Henry Cavill's MCU debut rumors, Marvel fans believe Kevin Feige has something even bigger planned for Phase 5. Zack Snyder emerges as the next focal point for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. All right, so this is absolute sheer rumor. Okay, this is absolutely off the reservations rumor milling. But this would not be a bad move for Zack Snyder and for Marvel. Now, time out. I know Zack Snyder just made a dog shit movie called Rebel Moon. Okay, I'm not oblivious to that. And right now, this cat, as far as his star is concerned, yeah, it probably couldn't be any lower, you know, because he hasn't made like really a bona fide hit, you know, like in a while. He made that, what was it? The Army of the Dead. He made that. And then he follows it up with Rebel Moon, and people are like, yo, Zack Snyder just can't make movies. But think about it. You put this guy in the MCU with his visual flair. I mean, the one thing that Zack Snyder got down is the visuals, man. His visuals are always good. So you put Zack Snyder in the MCU with his visual flair, and you just have Kevin Feige and all of these other guys that are just kind of like, hey, Zack, we just need you to be right here, bro. We just need you to be right here. Don't go crazy. You're not writing this thing. We're going to find a good writer, but we're going to match a good story, a good character, and a good writer with your visual direction. Boom. We got action. All right. We got action with that. That would work. That would work. You keep him, you contain Zack Snyder. You don't let him go all over the place with all of his nutty ideas. You just keep him right here. Zack, we need you right here, bro. Okay? The guy's a veteran filmmaker. He's made plenty of good films. I mean, he's made some good movies. You know, Dawn of the Dead, that was a good movie. The Watchmen was good. 300. You know, he got some good movies under his belt. Yeah, he also got Sucker Punch. That's why you got to keep him right. We need you right here, Zack. We can't let you go too crazy, okay? Because this cat, he'll run off and he'll make some kooky crap. It's like, yo, what the hell was this? You know? Or his movies are just way too long. See, again, that's where you need somebody like, you know, Feige. All right, I give him a lot of grief, but Feige would keep Zack from just losing it and going all off the reservation. And, you know, Zack would be solid with that. So, yeah, I think this would be actually pretty interesting. Fans around the world are buzzing with excitement about Henry Cavill and his potential entry into the MCU. Fans are now speculating about filmmaker Zack Snyder to helm an MCU project, potentially an R-rated Ghost Rider film. Many are also speculating he'd take on projects like a Dark Avengers, a Hulk, a Blade, or an X-Men movie. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe Blade down the line might be good for him. I'd be interested to see that. I'd also be interested in seeing Ghost Rider R-rated. I think you got to do Ghost Rider R-rated and you got to do Blade R-rated. I don't think they could do a Hulk movie. X-Men, see, this is where, you know, Zack would just, his, you know, excess would just show, okay? He would just be so excessive. Then it's like, all right, man, now he's off the reservations. Dark Avengers, I don't know about that. But, yeah, that's basically where the speculation is. And it's coming from Blu-ray Angel again. Watch Kevin Feige get Zack Snyder to do a Marvel movie next. Ghost Rider. This guy says Midnight Suns would be ideal. Yeah, 100%. I would love to see a Midnight Suns movie, you know, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know, you got Ghost Rider there. You already got Blade. You know, Werewolf by Night has already been introduced. So you got like, you know, action there as well. There's plenty of opportunities for you to introduce characters and get them going. And look, Zack Snyder, he has that type of flair. You know, he got his horror film background, so he can definitely pull that off. Yeah, but again, it just comes down to, hey, what are we going to give Zack Snyder in terms of a project just to keep him, you know, to make use of his talent and his abilities, but keep him from going too crazy, you know, because that's the main thing. You just don't want to have him going off the reservation. Says here, this guy says, I think Zack Snyder has made himself clear that if MCU gives him a green light to do a movie, he would love to do a Daredevil movie. I think I read that he wanted to do Elektra somewhere down the line. I don't know. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. But I think, yeah, Elektra would, you know, be all right, I guess. He needs some of their darker projects. Exactly. Give him Blade. Yeah. I mean, again, you know, I think he would do an amazing job with a Blade movie, you know, provided once again, they already have their story written. Hey, Zach, this is the story. What do you think about the story? You want to do it? All right, Cole, come on in. You know, we got you covered. Yeah. I mean, I think he would do a great job. He should do a Hulk movie. I mean, I don't think Marvel can do a Hulk movie. I think they've already ixnayed that. They said we can't do Hulk, even though fans want Hulk. You know, but I mean, if they could do Hulk, would Zack Snyder be the fit? I don't know about that. You know, the Hulk to me is more story than action. It has a lot of action, but there's a lot of character stuff in there. And I don't know if Zack is the guy to bring across character development, you know, the kind of way that you would want to see it in a Hulk movie, you know. So, yeah, that's one thing. I'm not sure. God, please do it. Zack Snyder would go hard R and give Ghost Rider the best movie by copying each and every comic book panel. I mean, to me, Ghost Rider and Blade, you know, Zack Snyder could pull off both of those, and both of those would be amazing. I'd be interested to see if this comes about. Like the Henry Cavill stuff, yeah, whatever, you know. And then what if, you know, Henry Cavill says, I'll do it if you bring Zack in, you know, then does Zack come in along with Henry Cavill since they obviously have a relationship? What would that look like? You know, I don't know. But I like this type of rumor milling because this is intriguing. You know, all the other BS casting and all that kind of stuff, whatever. But this gives you something to sink your teeth into because Zack Snyder, interesting filmmaker, his career is kind of all over the place at times, up and down. You know, I know this Rebel Moon film is going to be coming out in a couple of months. Now, after this thing comes out, I might have a completely different take. Like, nah, y'all can just keep Zack Snyder over there, you know, and let that be that. But yeah, you guys let me know what y'all think about this situation. Would you like to see Zack Snyder step into the MCU and direct a film? And if so, what film would you like to see him direct? You know, Ghost Rider, Blade, or something else? You guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.